Hi guys, Mrs. Shy here. Welcome to our Phonemic Awareness activities. This is week 1, day 4, so this is the last day of activities for this week. I am using a video software to record this called Loom, and I think a lot of people are using it right now. So sometimes the video audio doesn't necessarily match up with the video that you're seeing. So I would encourage you just to follow along to the audio, listen to it. My mouth may not always be saying the same thing at the same time as the audio, just because I think that the system is kind of overrun right now with people using it, with everybody around the world going to distance learning. So you can still follow along. It still works. It may look like I am not saying the exact words at the same time when you watch my face on the video in some parts. Some parts it's working just fine, but sometimes it gets a little slow. I also live out in the country, so internet can be a little work and not work out here. So, but it's been pretty good so far. It's a little cloudy today, and I think that's affecting the video that we're doing. All right, so this is going to be day 4 for week 1, and we're going to start out with our rhyming activity. Do these words rhyme? Okay. Cause, pause. Yes. Small, tall. Yes. Sauce, raw. No, not the same sounds at the end. What about gawk, hook? No, awk and ook are 2 different sounds. What about launch, staunch? Yes, they both say aunch at the end. Good. All right, for our next activity, tell me what sound these words begin with. What's the first sound you hear? August. Ah. Sausage. Vaulted. Snowball. Pitfall. Good. For this next part, I am going to ask you to put the sounds together that I give you to make it into a word. So our first one is j, ah, ja, ah, k, hawk, v, ah, t, vault, k, ah, z, cause, d, ah, n, dawn, k, ah, d, crawled, s, purse, sh, marsh. Good. For our next part, I'm going to ask you to tell me what the middle sound is that you hear in the word. What do you hear in the middle of the word? Port, or, cause, ah, curl, pause, ah, cork, or, yawn, ah, walk, ah. Good job. For the next activity, this is breaking the word sound into sounds. So I will give you a word, and then we're going to count the sounds in the word and break it down. Author, a-er, 3. August, a-g-a-st, 5. Ball, b-a-l, ball. Dawn, d-a-n, 3. Jaws, j-a-z, 3. False, f-a-l-s, 4. Caught, k-a-t, 3. Saw, ah. 2. Pause. P, ah, z. 3. Flaw. F, oo, ah. 3. Good job. All right. Our next activity is adding a sound to the end of the word and tell me what new word that it is. Oh, I think we switched. It took me a second. All right, so we're not actually going to add the final sound this time. This time we're going to add it to the beginning of the word. They switched it up on me. So, for example, if I was to say all, add k, the new word would be call because I'm adding the sound to the beginning of the word this time, not the end, the beginning of it. Okay, so let's try this. Ink, add w, wink. Add gl, glad. Ort, add p, port. Aim, add full, flame. Ought, add t, taught. All right, that was a little different that time. Okay, for the next one, we are taking the ending sounds off the word and tell me what is left of the word. So if I said smile without the aisle, what would be left? Sm. Just a piece of a word, not a word all by itself, but that's the sounds that are left. Sm. All right, here's our next one. Hair without the air. Taste without the aced. T. Bring without the ing. Br. Wish without the ish. W. Small without the all. Sm. Wrong without the ong. R. Thank without the ank. Stall without the all. St. It's trying to make you think about all the sounds in the word and what words to start with. All right, moving on to our next activity. This is where we're switching out those sounds. Okay, so we're going to change the final sound to a new sound and say what new word that makes. For example, if I was to say theme, change the to a. I kept the thief. I changed out the to a sound, and it made a new word. Here's our next one. Hard, change d to harm. Fight, change t to v. 5. Wreath, change th to ch. Reach. Cream, change to s. Crease. Neat, change t to d. Need. Stork, change k to e. Story. Lawn, change n to g. Log. Grove, change v to s. Gross. Good. And for our phonics review today, we are looking at those R-controlled vowels again. AR says R, ER says IR says UR says OR can say or Good. All right. I'll see you next week for week 2, day 1.